Hello everyone and welcome to Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. My name is Denise and I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and thank you so much for your support. It's been about 2 weeks, I would say, since I uploaded a video, and that seems to sort of be a comfortable place for me right now. We'll see if that changes. But just to update you about what we've been up to around here lately, the Halloween movie marathon continues, and I won't go into the entire list of movies, but we're still enjoying that. It's giving us some really good family together time. We're still really enjoying that. It was very recently my grandson's birthday, and he lives in Germany. So we were able to set up a Zoom call with him, and that was a lot of fun. It was so joyful. And on that call, we decided to play Among Us. Now, let me tell you guys, this is a great game. If you're looking for, it's short. It doesn't take, a lot of your time. It's so much fun, and we enjoyed it so much, guys. You've got to download Among Us. It's all the rage right now, and we just had such a good time. I think we were on that call for about 5 hours, and it was worth every minute of it. Also, we voted. Yay! Everybody go and vote. Your vote counts, so get out there and make sure you do that. Now, let me just tell you, my table is completely full. I've got so much to share with you guys today. It's just going to be so much fun. So today I have a finish, I have a start, I have a restart, I have some whips, I have a bit of haul. I'm going to announce the winners of the giveaway that I did the last time, and I'm going to announce the 2,500 subscriber giveaway that I've been promising you guys. So pick up your stitching, get comfortable, and let's go ahead and get started. As always, I want to thank you for your comments and your questions. As I've told you in the past, those comments and questions really do keep me motivated throughout the week. And I love hearing from you guys, and I love talking to you guys, excuse me, in the comments and by email. I just love it. So thank you again for that. And so I'm just going to go ahead now and get started with what I finished. And what it is the, you know that I have been focused on Christmas because my plan is to stitch Christmas all year long. I mean, because that's how much I love it. Now, I'm trying to find my thing, and so give me a second. It's hidden in this project bag. Here we go. I finished the A for Angel that I was working on before. We've got a bit of floss hanging out there, but that's okay. That's from the back stitching. And look at, she came out so beautifully, guys. I love it. I love the way she turned out. We did talk about the possibility of doing French knots for her eyes, and I have to tell you guys, I tried. I tried like 3 times and I still didn't get it, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up on French knots forever. I am gonna still try to do them. It's okay, but she's finished, and I think she's very pretty. And so that, since that was done, I went ahead and I got started on the B. And B is for Belle. And here it is. This is what I've gotten done so far. And let me just tell you guys, there are a lot of color changes in these ornaments. They're small, but they use a lot of floss, a lot of different color changes. But I really like it because it really adds to the shading, and it gives it depth. And I do have to point out that I am going to be making a change going forward. If you can see on the A, the outline is sort of a bittersweet color, which, I mean, that's fine and everything, but for me, I think it makes it look dated. And these ornaments are from this book, A Cross-Stitch Christmas Timeless Treasures, which I have shared with you guys in the past. This is the Cross-Stitch Christmas book from 2000. Okay. And so sometimes when you're stitching on an older pattern, unless it's supposed to look old, as such as, you know, a lot of samplers, sometimes the colors that are used can make your piece look a bit dated. And I thought that's what happened with my A. And so going forward, I'm going to be stitching the outline of the ornaments in a more golden yellow color. I think that's going to make it much more updated and a lot prettier. And so when I did finish the A, I thought that I may want to stitch the rest of the alphabet on some AIDA. And so I thought about stitching it on 18 count AIDA and turning them into ornaments in that way. Well, it turns out I don't have any 18 count white AIDA anyway. And so I still have more of the perforated plastic. So I thought, let me just go ahead and continue with that. And I'm happy with that. And we also talked about whether I should turn these into ornaments that hang from the tree or magnets. And I think I'm going to go ahead and turn them into just ornaments that you hang from the tree. I think that's going to be a little bit better. So that is my finish and my start. Now I also have a restart. You guys know I've been struggling with Crossword from Long Dog Samplers. And I'm just going to put this down here for a second. And here is the picture of it, which I absolutely love. I'm determined. I am determined to finish this. So I had originally started in the middle of the fabric and in the middle of the pattern. I was using 2 strands of floss on 18 count black AIDA. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I just thought the floss was too fuzzy, and it just gave me a lot of problems. But, so what I did was I started again. This time I started in the upper left-hand corner. I think I was afraid to start in the upper left-hand corner before because I had never done it before. And I didn't know how that was really going to work out. But you guys have encouraged me, and I was able to start this up in the corner. I did not get a lot of it done, but it is a start. And here it is, guys. Look at that bird. It is so beautiful. So now I am excited to go ahead and get this done. This is being done with one strand of floss, which I've never done before, and I am absolutely loving it. What I've learned so far is that I have to use a slightly shorter length of floss, because at this point my floss totally disintegrated because it was too long, you know. And as it passes through the fabric so many times, it does tend to get weaker and weaker, and it sort of disintegrated on me. And so now I know I need to use a shorter length of floss for it when I'm using one thread. Isn't that pretty? And I'm still going to be using the same colors that I was using before, which is a palette of pink flosses. I believe there are 7 different shades of pink, plus this beautiful pinky purple for the accents. You may know that I am stitching on a couple of long dog samplers at this time. I'm doing Crossword, and I'm working on Pandemic, and I've also purchased the New Normal, and I want all 3 of these to sort of coordinate, and so I'm working to keep the color palettes very similar in all 3 of them. So that's my progress on Crossword, and I'm really happy about that. Now, what do I have next on my list? Oh yes, I was able to get some stitching done on Snow Pals, which is a pattern by Mary Engelbreit. And if you've been around for a while, you know I'm a Mary Engelbreit fan through and through. And so this pattern comes from this book, Mary Engelbreit Christmas Ideas. And I believe that these books that I'm showing you guys are still available. You can still find them on Amazon without too much trouble. And so let me just show you in the book what it's going to look like when I'm done. I love it. It is just so cheerful, so whimsical, so colorful. And you know, that's what I like to stitch. I prefer stitching that way. And so I'm stitching this on 14 count black AIDA. It's 2 threads, but in some cases it is 3, because we've got some blended threads going on there. And so here is where it is now. And as you can see, I only got to work on, and it looks much better at the camera, I must say, but looks much like I did much more than I felt that I did. Here's his little arm sticking out here, and he's holding a bow with something. I forgot what it was. But there are a lot of fractional stitches there. Let me show it to you again. There are a lot of fractional stitches there, and so I've learned by doing this particular chart that I will never do a pattern with fractional stitches on AIDA ever again, because it's more challenging than it needs to be. Yes, it can be done, but I think it's more challenging than it needs to be. And since we have so many different fabrics that we can choose from, there's really no point, in my opinion, for me to have to go through that. So there is Snow Pals. So got some more done. I'm really glad that I was able to get some more work done on that, because, you know, before you know it, it's going to be the end of the year. I originally thought that I was gonna finish that by the end of the year, but you know, at that time I only had 5 whips. I don't have 5 whips anymore, so I don't know when it's gonna be done. I have no idea. And then my next whip, guys, is Fright Night by the Backwater Shop, which is a 5-part stitch along. And guys, I stitch on this a little bit every single day because I'm really trying to keep up with the stitch along, but I'm not keeping up, guys. I'm not keeping up. But on a happy note, Priscilla from Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, and if you're not, you need to go over and check them out. But Priscilla, I'm further than her, so I'm happy about that. I've gotten more done than Priscilla has, so I'm really happy about that. I am currently working on the spider web, which I love that the spider web is white on this fabric, which is from Fabric Flair, and it's 14 count hazy gray dyed effects. Okay, so I got the whole word done. I'm working on the spider web, and I just really love the way the spider web is turning out on this fabric, because it's not so, let's see, it's kind of blown out that way, go like that, because it's not so noticeable, which is kind of what spider webs do. You don't necessarily see them right away, and so I think that I'm really enjoying that. And like I said, I try to stitch on this every day. I think I set aside one day during this past couple of weeks, like a whole day to stitch on it. But you guys know how sometimes you have stitching sitting right there in your lap, and you just keep getting so distracted that you feel like you've put in hours of stitching, but really not. So hopefully I'll get another full day at least of stitching. I would love to have this done by Halloween. Giggle, giggle, right? I would love to have it done by next week. But that would mean that I would have to commit to just stitching on this and nothing else, and I cannot make that commitment. So we'll see. I mean, it'll be here for next year. It'll stay in my rotation. Even if I'm not done with it by Halloween, I'm going to keep it in the rotation and keep working on it. So there's that. And then Backwater Shop sent me, so that I could show this to you guys, they sent me the beautiful, beautiful project bag that goes with that project. So I'll be making that switch over at some point, probably later today or tomorrow. But isn't this nice? I love this project bag. I love it. So I'll be switching my stuff over into this bag later on today. I just love it. Okay, so now, just to let you guys know, I'm sure you know that I watch an awful lot of Flosstube, just like the rest of you do. And I feel like I'm becoming really interested in finishing things as little pillows. And I imagine that I will have these little pillows in a basket or a bowl on display and switch them out with the seasons or the holidays. And you guys are really the ones who are encouraging me to think about that. So that's kind of where my brain is right now. And then also, so many people use the phrase down a rabbit hole. I fell down a rabbit hole. And I find myself using that phrase an awful lot now as well. And so I've kind of been on the lookout for some cute bunny patterns, because now I need to stitch some bunnies, and That's what it's about. It's about the fact that keep falling down a rabbit hole. Now, it's time for me to show you guys some of this haul. Wow. The first thing I want to show you is a free download from Brooks Books. They have a shop on Etsy, and they also have a website. And this freebie is on their website. I'm going to try to put a link down below. And I last time showed you that I downloaded The Grinch. And so then she offered us Max from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And he is simply adorable. I absolutely had to have that. It's just so adorable. I love it. So there's Max, and as I said, that's a free download. The next free download that I got, and I'll try to link it below, except I think it's just on Facebook, but it is a Doreen Jones design. And I'm quickly becoming a fan of Doreen Jones. And there was a stitch along, a 4-part, I believe. I think it was 4-part stitch along. And I came in on the absolute tail end of it. But I wanted to have this chart in my possession. So I went ahead and I downloaded it. And it is Doreen Jones Trick or Treat. And so I couldn't fit the whole thing on the paper when it printed, but I think you can get the idea. We've got 4 trick-or-treaters, and they are simply adorable. I love this, and I am so looking forward to stitching this for next Halloween. It's so cute. What else do we have? Okay, so speaking of Priscilla and Chelsea of the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, I finally caved because, you know, they have the most adorable designs, and they finally came up with one that I just I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. They do a lot of series of What's in My Cup, and so I decided to get the What's in My Cup for Thanksgiving, and it's Gobble. I'm going to see if I can put it close enough for you to see it. Look at that turkey. Oh my God, he's so cute. He's so cute. I had to have it. I had to have it. So I went on their Etsy shop and I purchased this because I have to stitch this. This is just, it's adorable. So while I was there, you know how the saying goes. You can't just order. Yeah, it's kind of warm in here, guys. You can't just, no chart can travel alone. So I had to also download Ghoul's Garland, which is here. So this is also going to be a Halloween stitch for next year. With the cute ghost and the pumpkins. How cute is that? Adorable. And then, guys, if you download this chart from their Etsy shop, they will throw in this chart for free, which is Pumpkin Pile. How cute. And I think on Priscilla's blog, she's got a substitution where this cat can be a pug. How cute. Adorable. So it looks like my Halloween stitching is pretty much all spoken for next year. So I'll be interested to see if I actually follow all of that and get it all done next year. Now I also purchased some AIDA. It's 16 count AIDA. I purchased it on Amazon. And the name of this is Amazing Gray. But my issue, guys, is that this doesn't really look great to me. See, it looks kind of gray on camera, but for me, it looks more beige. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just wasn't expecting this to be the color of it. So I got that. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you some haul that I got from Backwater Shop. But hold on for a second. Okay, so I'm back, and I know that was just a second for you. But I remembered that I did want to show you guys that I did a little bit of organizing. I probably did a lot more organizing. But I just got this little binder at Dollar Tree because I wanted to make sure that I have somewhere to put. The sun is shining so brightly today, guys. It's great. I just wanted to be able to have a place to put some of my downloads so that they're sort of not floating around all over the place and making a big mess. So I got that done. And now I want to show you some of the stuff that Backwater Shop sent to me so that I could share them with you guys. And the first thing I have is, I've never seen this before. I think it's so cute and so brilliant. And it is a 3-pack of scissor IDs. And what is that, you ask? Okay, I'm going to open it up. Because I have not done so. I thought I had to cut it open, but apparently not. Let's get that out of there. And this is how it comes. And there are 3 of them, and one of them says thread. I don't know if you can see that. Why don't I turn it this way? Thread. With a cute spool on the reverse side of it. Where's my board? Do I lose my board all the time or what? I do. I don't know where it is ever. Okay. So there it is. And then the next one says paper. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a maniac about my scissors. Don't cut paper with my fabric scissors, because it's a problem. You're going to have a problem if you do that. And on the back of it, you've got this cute little piece of paper. And then there is one that says fabric. Hope you can see that. And on the reverse side, you've got a little quilt block. I think these are adorable. In fact, I am going to take the one that says paper, and I'm going to put it on my paper scissors that I have right here, right now. And you just hook it on to the little handle. It's magnetic. And so there's no more wondering what these scissors are for. So I love that. That was really, really cute. The next thing I have from Backwater Shop is number 4 of 12 in the Prim Stitch series. And this one is called Kindness and Generosity. That's really cute. And I saw someone, I think it was probably Sarah at Stitching Mommy. She put a little heart patch on the guy's knee, which I thought was a really cute idea. So there's that. That's number 4 in the series of 12. And we talked about the border and all of that in my last video. So if you missed that, go back and take a look at that. The next thing they sent me, oh my gosh. First of all, can I show you my shirt? My beautiful golden pumpkin. Right? Okay, because I'm ready. Because I'm all ready. And so They sent me this beautiful cross stitch pattern called Hey Pumpkin. This is nice. It looks like it's a very easy stitch. And I'm excited to do this. I'm definitely going to stitch this. This is adorable. And, you know, guys, I always have a link to Backwater Shop below. It's an affiliate link. So anything that I show you here from the Backwater Shop, you can simply click on that link and purchase anything that you want. That is just, I love this. It's simple enough, yet elegant enough. So I'm definitely stitching that. Now, they also sent me, you know, this, I should have called this the Priscilla and Chelsea show, because Priscilla and Chelsea of the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch strike again, and they have a new pattern, which is a quilt pattern for, and it's called Plaid Farmhouse. There are sizes for a table runner and a lap size quilt, and here it is. It is beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. That is just so pretty. And so I have probably not mentioned this to you guys in a while, but yes, I do so. And yes, I have made a couple of quilt tops, which I am going to be recovering from their spot and sharing that with you guys really soon, because I'm excited to start sewing again. It's been a while, and that's Mr. Ribbon coughing in the background. Don't worry, he's fine, but this happens sometimes, guys. Please forgive me. And then Backwater Shop said, let me tell you, I'm over the moon excited about this. This is the new book by Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet for the Prim and Proper quilt. I do believe that there's going to be a quilt along. I'm trying to see. There is going to be a sew along for this. And I didn't write down any of the dates or particulars, but I think that all of that information is on the Backwater Shop website. I love this, guys. And even, I'm more excited even about this. This has, the main quilt is in this book, and the book also includes 3 coordinating runners and 2 pillows. And so I must say that at this point in time, the runners and the pillows are way more up my alley, and I'm getting excited about the possibility of sewing this runner here. And why? Because look at the X's, guys. These are all cross stitches for me. This is wonderful. So I'm in the process of gathering my fabrics for this runner. I don't know if I'm going to change the dimensions. You know how we do. You see something and you're like, I want to make that, but I need to make some changes. So we'll see what happens, but I'm currently gathering my materials for this. I can't wait to get started. I love it. It's beautiful. And the pillows are beautiful too. And you can get this book, again, as I've said, on the Backwater Shop website. It's beautiful. I love it. And then, if you are a quilter, some people like to use foundation paper piecing. Now, I have never tried foundation paper piecing before, but I will tell you that I am going to do it now. because they sent me these pads, 2 pads of foundation paper. This is the 6-inch one. And this is to make this block called Courthouse Steps, which I love. I love. And they sent also the 12-inch pad. So this is very, very exciting for me as well. And yeah, I can't wait to get started and show you guys what all is gonna come from this. Now, I'm gonna go ahead now and announce the winners of the giveaway. If you remember, I'm going to be giving away 2 cross-stitch patterns from Backwater Shop. One is Pumpkins for Sale, and the other is number 3 of the Prim Stitch series, Peace and Plenty. Okay, so you guys ready? You want to know who won? Do you want to know if you won? All right. The winner of Pumpkins for Sale is Denise Whitcomb. Congratulations, Denise. All you have to do is get in touch with me. Send me an email at designmorris1@gmail.com. Let me know what your address is, and I'll be sure to pop that right into the mail for you. And the winner of Peace and Plenty is the Rumpsup family. Congratulations. The same applies to you. Shoot me an email at designmorris1@gmail.com and let me know what your mailing address is, and I will get that pattern right out to you in the mail. Congratulations to both of you. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys for a minute about the 2,500 subscriber giveaway that I'm hosting. And again, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for having enough interest to press the subscribe button. It means everything to me, and so I wanted to make this a little bit special, so I'm calling it Viewer's Choice. Now, what does this mean? Pay attention, because you got to do some stuff. Okay. I believe in giving people what they want. And I also believe in supporting small business. And so Etsy is really a place that I go to a lot. I love to support Etsy shops. So what I want you to do in order to enter this giveaway is to tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite Etsy shop? I'm going to choose winners from the comments below this video. You must be 18 years old or older in order to send me your mailing address. Let's see what else. This is not sponsored by YouTube or Etsy or any other company. This is all coming from me. And what's going to happen is you're going to send me an email when you win, and you're going to tell me what it is that you want from that Etsy shop. Now, of course, keep in mind that none of this is intended to be, you know, a $1 million, $1,000 giveaway. It's just a token from my heart to show you appreciation. And so if we need to have a conversation, we can have a conversation by email about what it is you want from the Etsy shop. And I will go over that again when I announce the winner of the giveaway. But I want you to go ahead, if you want to enter this giveaway, go ahead and let me know what your favorite Etsy shop is. Now, if you have an Etsy shop, don't put your own Etsy shop in there. Choose somebody else that you want to have something from them so that we can give back to them as well. So I thought that was going to be a little bit of fun, and I don't foresee being on next week, but unless something tremendous happens, I'm shooting for 2 weeks from now. So that's when I will announce the winner of the giveaway. Now, what do I have coming up? What are my plans? You know, guys, I've been spinning the wheel on Tiny Decisions. I do get to spin the wheel again tomorrow. I have been doing some crochet. I may work on some more crochet coming up. I'm definitely going to be working on Fright Night every day until, what is it called? Halloween. I was thinking Thanksgiving. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Okay, I'm going to be working on Fright Night every single day until Halloween. And then it is going to go into my rotation if it's not done. Probably going to do some more organizing. As I told you, I am really excited to get back to sewing. So I'm going to have to make some plans to go and rescue my fabric. And then once I have it here, I'm going to have to organize in some way so I can find somewhere to put it in my very small space. But it can be done. I'm convinced it can be done. Don't forget, guys, I love seeing your finishes. I even love seeing what you're working on. So if you want to share what you're working on with me, please do go ahead and post it in the Facebook group, Black Ribbon Studio. And if you want me to showcase your finishes on my channel, then go ahead and send me pictures of your finishes, and I'll be more than happy to share those with everyone, because I think stitching should be celebrated, but absolutely finishes should be celebrated. And so I'm going to leave you guys again with words of inspiration, as I always do. You cannot always be happy, but you can always be brave. And that is the beginning of everything. Thank you so much, guys, for spending some time with me today. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you so much for sharing my videos. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. Thank you so much, guys. And now more than ever, remember, love.